Hello and welcome. This is Otis Landerholm of Landerholm Immigration A.P.C. We fight for the rights of immigrants who are facing deportation. Today I want to talk about kind of good news from last week, and it's one of our cases. A woman, she happened to be from Burma, came to the United States, filed for asylum, and the immigration judge denied her case probably, a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now, and I really disagreed with the denial. And so we appealed the judge's order, and I wrote a very strongly worded brief explaining all the reasons why I think the immigration judge got it wrong. And just last week, the good news is that the Board of Immigration Appeals agreed with my arguments and overturned the judge's order and has sent it back down to the immigration court to ask just a few more questions and then hopefully grant our request for asylum. And so, this is what I want to talk about, right? What happens when you appeal a case to the Board of Immigration Appeals? What I want you to know is that there are really three possible outcomes, all right? So when you appeal a case, when you don't like the judge's decision in your immigration case and you appeal it to the Board of Immigration Appeals, they could do three things with it. First, they could say, you know what, sorry, you lose, all right? And they could either dismiss it or they could give you a full-on decision and say, we've analyzed all of your arguments and I'm sorry, we are going to agree with the immigration judge's decision and we're going to lose. If that happens, that does not have to be the end of your case. You can appeal to the circuit court, the Federal Circuit Court of Appeals, and you can say, look, the BIA, the Board of Immigration Appeals, got it wrong, all right? So option one is they could say, you know what, you lose, all right? Option two is the exact opposite of that, or outcome two is the exact opposite. They could say, you know what, you completely win. The immigration judge completely got it wrong. We're going to not only overturn the decision of the immigration judge, but we're going to actually grant your application for relief, or we're going to just say, yeah, your proceedings are done, you've got your green card back, or you won your case, right? So that's a big win. In that case, the government could actually appeal the Board of Immigration Appeals decision to the circuit courts, right? And then the third possible outcome is sort of a mix of both. They could say, look, we think that the judge got some things wrong, all right? And so we do agree with your appeal and you are going to win on your appeal, right? But instead of granting your whole case, we think that the immigration judge got a few things wrong, and what we need you to do, and what we need the judge to do, is we need to send your case back to that lower court. We call it a remand, all right? We're going to send your case, we're going to remand your case back to the lower court, because they've got to figure out some additional piece of the case that was left out before that needs to be decided now, or it needs to be more thoroughly examined, all right? And so, that's a fairly common thing that happens. And so I just want you to be aware, that's what happened in our case, and that for us is a big win. That's an exciting thing when that happens, because now look, the Board of Immigration Appeals has given us some clarity, has told the judge that he made a mistake in the decision, has explained what the judge needs to look further into, and now we can proceed with the case to a final hearing. So congrats to our client who got that. Thank you for watching. Otis Landerholm, Landerholm Immigration A.P.C. Thank you.